back for, I think it's race 10 of the Diet Dr. Pepper Gen 4 series on Friday nights. We are in the Motor City at Michigan for 55 laps with 36 cars. Qualified a little higher than mid-pack, starting 14th. Very difficult track for me. I just can't figure Michigan out. It's probably one of my worst tracks on the circuit. Auto Club we did well. Finished 7th, but ran in top 5 for most of it. It's a very similar track, but it feels so different. I just don't have it figured out at all in any car. Got a purple 36 in front of us, but that is not Colton this week. Colton is on the front row in the 37. We are in the retro dew colors for another retro, or not a retro, but another 57 scheme from the Busch Series. We're running out of schemes. I think we only got 2 new ones that I have not ran yet. One will be debuted next week for Sonoma. And then we'll have one at the season finale. I think there's only 2 left. The rest of them are repeats that we've already ran. But get this little different scenery this week, starting mid-pack. Kind of nice not to be right up at the front. Have a chance to figure out how to go forward. Maybe. Very draft happy, I think. Even still, after they've kind of taken it back, at least from what it was initially. The Gen 4 car, but it's still, I think it's still a little draft happy. I don't think you can actually pull away from a car behind you unless the tires get really worn. A little cooler temps this time versus what we did for Auto Club. It is not as snappy loose, and the track is not as hot. I don't know if the track was really that hot, but I just remember it being really difficult to get out of the corner. Did, like I do most weeks, roll the brake bias backwards in the garage. The 62. I have not adjusted the in-car at all back to the default, but a couple people hitting the safer barrier jut out there. Maybe prediction code, but that did look like a hard hit. Could have been enough to get damage. About 39 laps, I think, on a fuel tank, but only 55 laps, so if we get to lap 16, 17, that's all the fuel we're gonna need. I don't even know what we have for tires. But I imagine you could probably get away with 2. That's been the trend. And the outside is probably, well, this track tends to be second lane anyway, at least second seam in the corners for the most part. Shane is not having a good time with the wall. cloudy track, kind of nice right now, not having to worry about track heat a whole lot. Oh, Gavin catching that little. I guess it's not really the safer barrier that jets out, because this whole track has safer barrier now. But there is still a little bump out in the wall, catching some people. A little bit free there with that super low entry. Bolton has checked out, so maybe you can check out. I know Andrew did at Auto Club, but I felt like that was a lot down to the just track heat and different tire management. This is more or less tire saving, I think, this week. Getting free out of the corner. I don't know if the blinking helps our draft situation. Probably not. Drove it in a little deep to get on the high side. We'll be taking the green here on lap 15. Sun just came out just as I started talking. A few guys pit. Not many. We're just shy of the fuel window, so I think if we get another caution here, I will come in. A little bit of wheel spin there. Almost had this pass made when the caution flew, but get another chance at her here. Got the soda wars up here. Mellow Yellow, Vault, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, followed by Coca-Cola. A little bit of a slide from me out of the corner. I don't think I want the third lane a lot. Once in a while it's probably fine, but I think that's just going to add a ton of tire heat. Oh, we got Gavin arrow loose. Forgot that's a thing. I hadn't really had that issue till now. Or seen it anyway. or felt it. I haven't really been around cars, even in practice. Maybe that's why I was slow in practice. Well, I was slow in qualifying too. It is a little tight on entry, loose on exit. I don't really want to be third lane. But that might be the quicker line. I don't know what it does to tires. Colton's running all the way down at the bottom. I don't know if I can get the car down there. I can get the car down there. I just can't be quick and get the car down there. Running second lane. Right on the seam. I missed it. It wants to slide all the way off the corner. And then he goes all the way down. Kevin's also down there. I tried that line in practice and was fine. I just didn't have any speed doing it. I feel like the only way I can get speed here is going up the track. Oh no, let's see if... Well, maybe not. I was gonna say, let's see if we can get to the bottom in this corner. They're still way lower on exit than I am. I just don't feel I can get back to the throttle running that low. See, they kind of go through here all the way down. They must just wait on it, because they're running kind of that low line. I was a little bit quicker than the lap we ran before. Let's do it again. No, maybe not, because Kevin is having a heck of a time getting out of the corner. Looks like it's going to rain in turn 2, and it's a bright sunny day in turn 4. I kind of lost my frame of reference. Colton's too far away and Kevin's gone. That time it was not quicker. I don't know. I don't have that bottom lane. Fifth is fine. We are kind of points racing here too. Trying to salvage a decent finish because I know this is a track I'm not great at. Currently fourth in the drop points, which come into effect this week. I have the benefit of knowing, running the Excel table. I think Eric was ahead of us, and Eric right now is, I think, out of the race. But Nick is just behind us in fifth. Well, I say just behind us. We're kind of on an island right now where we are in points. Colton, Kevin, and Eric are like 30 points ahead. And then we've got 20 points on Nick. So with Eric finishing 34th, which he is right now, 16 laps down, we may be able to catch him if we have a good run here. And Kevin right now is the points leader on drop points. He did get by Colton last week, I think. I don't know, those points would have came up right at the start of the video. If you want to take a look, you'll see a plus or a minus to the points position if they changed since, or if they changed last week after Dover. But those are the points that you'll be seeing moving forward. I think there's 2 drop races for this series, and we missed 1 week, and we had a 36th place finish at Las Vegas. So the goal is to, well, one, not have a bad finish where we're using one of our mulligans, but to also not have a worse finish than our worst counted one so far, which is a 13th from one of the first 2 races. I don't remember which one. We finished, opened the season with a 11th and a 13th, but it might have been 13th and 11th, I think. We may have had that 36 right there somewhere. We may have done, I think Daytona was 11th. We may have had that Vegas race right after the Daytona, which we finished 36, and then we came back and finished 13th, I think. And then we missed the race. And since then, we've had a little top 10 streak going. And a top 5 streak. Had one finish a 7th at Auto Club, and then we've had like 3 or 4 races in the top 5. We're gonna need to think about pitting, and if we're gonna do that, I'm thinking of doing 2 tires. We do have to fill it. No, we don't have to fill it full of fuel. 2 tires might be the call on this stop. I'm gonna punch that in so I remember, or if I forget, I guess. We're doing 2 for sure. May not be the best call, but we do have track position right now. We don't have that many laps. This isn't that long of a race. And if we do get passed by a few, because we took 2 and they took 4, I'll be completely fine with that. I just don't want to get buried taking 4 with no time to make up anything. I mean, the laps here, there's not a lot of laps, but there's a lot of mileage to cover. But I feel like we could hold off for a little while anyway on 2 tires. Riley's pitting in. He's 2 cars in front of us. I think if we get into the pits, we're going to want to be on the lower lane, but I think we're going to want to stretch it as long as we can. And we cannot speed. I've been busted for speeding here countless times. It is not worth trying to make up half a second to get penalized for 45. So you will lose a lap if you pit. I guess we'll see. Let's see how fast Riley is. We have 4 laps till we need to pit. This might help us make a decision. How much grip does he have? We don't even know what he took for tires. I presume it's 4. Oh, he's got quite a bit of grip leaving the corner. I don't know. Not sure. We got company coming behind. A lot of company coming behind. Oh, some of these guys have taken tires, that's why. The guys behind are pitting. We got 2 laps. We're gonna go 1 more. Leaders have pit. Both of them will get a lap led. Damon just sped. I don't know what I want for tires still. I think we're gonna want 4. We're gonna want 4 tires.
We have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Don't speed.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Car 81 has taken the lead.
Yeah, I think tires was right call. Left front 76, left rear 61.
That's it, go. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. The car behind you, maybe.
See where we come out. I think a bunch of people took 2 tires.
Outside. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear up, 2 wide. Stay high.
Whoa, it does not turn.
Low side.
Needs some heat in the tires.
Stay high, you're on the low side. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, a bunch of people did not take 4 tires. And I can't see a lot of them, so that's doesn't make me feel great. Or were these the guys that hit under the caution? I'm thinking that's why we're so far back right now.
All clear, all clear. The car in front of you, speeding. The lead is at 40.618. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2.7 seconds.
I think we'll slowly migrate forward. I don't know if we're gonna even catch these 2 tired cars.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.6 seconds. There you go.
Colton is an ace, so Colton is the leader of the pitters. Riley, who we were racing, he's currently 10th. So if this cycles through, theoretically, we should be like 7th. Some of these guys look like they're fuel saving. Oh, I think we'll catch Nick. I think, well, at least for the cars that pit at the same time or around the same time we did, I don't think we're going to catch any more. It's just a matter of who pit real early and tried to stretch it. Those are the cars I think that we'll catch. Like, we're not gonna catch Riley, wherever he is. I know he's up here somewhere. Whoa. Was expecting Nick to carry more speed into the corner. Tried not to run over Dan. Got loose when I got too close to him. Nick on the bumper, that is loose. Luckily, I think we have a little more tire because we took 4. I assume he took 2. Yeah, if we can get Dylan, that'll be back into the top 5. There's still got to be a car out here. Whoa. 2 cars, Sage and Nick Martin at the front of the field, trying to stretch it. Because Damon was ahead of us, so we were 4th on track before pit stops. Got 2 to go. We'll see if they can pull the upset. Running the fuel long. There's Michigan. Well, I don't even see him. Colton is 7 seconds down on Sage, and Sage is 3 seconds down on Nick. He's the leader. I don't see him. I think they pulled it off. Nobody is slow on the apron. So I think Nick finally got his win. Sage 2nd, Colton 3rd, Riley 4th. We come home top 5. Wow, Gavin went to 15th. What the heck happened to him? We exited pits at the same time. That is a good race. Everybody, good win. 1 caution there. at a track that I don't think I'm all that great at. Probably one of my worst, but next week, probably one of my favorites. We're off to Sonoma for some road course racing. And yeah, we'll see you there. Thanks for watching.